What's up, sexy people? It's Jasonyerface here. I get a lot of questions about being bald. So I figured I'd put together a quick little video that just runs through all the questions and answers about me being bald. And hey, maybe you'll find it interesting. I don't know. Maybe you don't care, and that's fine too. But here we go. I shaved my head because I started going bald, and I decided to meet Mother Nature halfway. I started going bald at around age 25. I started receding right here in the corners, and that was fine. I was kind of dealing with that, and then eventually around 27 or 28, the top started getting kind of patchy and brittle, and I started looking like a mangy dog, and I was like, oh hell no, that's gotta go. So I shaved it. Of course, I was a little bit nervous about what my head was gonna look like. I mean, you know, you kind of just, if you're thinking about doing it, guys, just kind of like feel around, you know? I mean, you can tell if something's like really kind of off, regardless of how much hair you have on your head. You can feel like strange lumps and whatever. But I was just like, I'm gonna go for it because I'd rather have a weird lump on my head than having mange. So when I first started shaving my head, I used the electric clippers without the plastic guards on them, so it was just like metal to head. And that gave it a close shave, but it was kind of like a, not quite a 5 o'clock shadow, but maybe like a 3 o'clock shadow. So it was like a little bit of stubble, almost like sandpaper, fine grit sandpaper. And then eventually I started using blades. I started using a Mach 3, Gillette Mach 3, and then I realized how expensive those damn blades are. And so I looked around on the internet and found this. And I know what you're thinking, it looks generic as hell. And that's because it is generic as hell. It's a lot cheaper than a Mach 3, and I get them online. I'll leave a link down below so you can check it out. It's something called Xylo Store or Xylo Store. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But they sell these generic shavers. And there's 3 blades on this particular one, just like a Mach 3. I have to tell you, I really like the feel of these more than the Mach 3 because there's a little more springiness. I don't know if you can see that. There's more springiness in this, and that just makes it glide better and kind of contour better. And also there's this rubber bumper strip or something right here that helps it glide better, that I really like. So I'm really used to using this. It feels a lot better, a lot smoother, and they last like forever. As long as you dry the blades. Remember, if you dry your blades after every use, the blade life is longer. You extend the blade life because it's water that makes the blades corrode. So there's that. So that's what I use to shave my head. I shave my head when I'm really on top of it. I shave my head every other day. But when I'm feeling kind of like lazy and stuff, I'll let it go a bit, and it starts growing in, and you start seeing the missing patches again, and it's just nasty. But you know, sometimes on a weekend, you know, if I'm not going anywhere important, I'll just let it grow. But if I'm getting ready for an audition, a booking, an on-camera booking, or a photo shoot, something like that, I'll definitely, you know, shave it either that day or the day or night before. I got asked this question by somebody who worked at Trader Joe's. I was shopping, and he goes, "Hey, I have a question for you. Does your head ever get sunburned?" And my answer to that is no. My head doesn't get sunburned because I put on sunscreen. You know, skin cancer is no joke. I put on sunscreen. Guys, girls, use sunscreen. Skin cancer is no joke, all right? I know you want to look golden brown, but sometimes it's just not in the cards for some people, all right? You know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. I have cut my head shaving, and oh my god, it doesn't hurt. It's like a weird feeling. It's it almost goes numb. It's like it doesn't really hurt, but it gushes, man. It just rains blood, and it just keeps coming. It keeps just, oh my god, stacks of paper towels. I don't know what I was doing. I was in a hurry or something, and I just freaking, yeah, you know, and shaved a piece of skin off. I mean, a hefty piece of skin off. And what I did was I used a lot of paper towels, a lot of cold water to try to stop the bleeding, put a lot of pressure on it, and then I used this stuff, New Skin Liquid Bandage. Stings like a mother, but it's an antiseptic for small cuts and wounds. I probably shouldn't have used it on the cut that I had, but what it does is it kind of like helps things coagulate a little bit, and it puts a transparent, breathable layer over the cut, and it's also an antiseptic, so it stings like hell, and it kills all the germs and everything. So this helps, and then it kind of, you know, stopped the bleeding a little bit, and then I had to get a regular Band-Aid and stick it on there. But what I found out is that if you use some Vaseline and put a layer of that on there, like regularly, like, you know, every day, or, you know, maybe every few hours, you know, change the bandage and put a little bit of fresh Vaseline on there. The Vaseline, I don't know why, I'm not a scientist, go figure it out, go Google it, but the Vaseline helped my head heal really fast, and it also got rid of, or at least I think it prevented scarring. So I don't know, just check that out. But yeah, an injury to the head like that, it didn't hurt, but it just bled like crazy. Here you go. You can take a look at this guy right here. Look at that handsome young man. Oh, he was young. He was strong. He was sexy. Whatever. So the short answer is no. But the long answer is, you know, when you're an actor, there are certain doors closed to you right out of the gate. Okay? You fit into certain categories right off the bat, based on your height, your weight, the color of your eyes. Are they blue? Are they brown? You know, are you a brunette? Are you blonde? Do you have hair? Are you bald? Are you thin? Are you a little heavier? You know, are you in shape? So it's all about categories. So whenever you do something drastic to your look, like a hairstyle change, and ladies know what I'm talking about. You know, women change their hair color and they change their hair lengths, very, you know, fairly frequently, and so that kind of changes your look. Or if you get in shape and you drop, you know, 15, 20, 25 pounds, that's pretty noticeable. So when you drop that kind of weight, you know, you're shifted into another category. So anytime you shift into another category, you automatically are kind of closing doors, more or less, to other categories. And that's very true for age ranges too. So as you start getting older, you start getting put into different, you know, age groups. So that's the long answer. And really, I'm not, you know, I'm not having issues. Okay, it's not causing problems for me to book jobs. I just book different kinds of jobs. I might go out for more than just, you know, an Asian role, an Asian American role. I'll go out for, you know, ethnically ambiguous roles. I go out for Latino roles, and you know, I've also been told I look like I could pass or be part African American. So go figure. It's what people perceive and what they see. So yeah, I'm doing just fine with a bald head. So if you guys out there, or gals, want to shave your head and go completely bald, don't worry about it. You'll still work. Occasionally, but it's not something that keeps me up at night. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't really style this. It would be cool to like be able to style stuff and have a different look just by doing something different with your hair. So I kind of miss that, but I don't really think about it too much. I don't care. It's such an easy hairstyle. if you want to call it a hairstyle. It's just very easy to keep up. I just roll out of bed, you know. I mean, of course I shave it, but it takes nothing but like 5 minutes or something like that, if that. And it's just easy, you know. I don't have to buy a lot of hair products, you know. I mean, yeah, I still shampoo it and stuff, you know, I use moisturizer and sunscreen and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, it's just too easy. I wouldn't go back to it. So go back to having hair. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my 10 frequently asked questions about being bald. Maybe you learned something, I don't know. Maybe you guys are on the fence. Maybe some of you are on the fence about shaving your head because maybe you're thinning, and that's okay if you're thinning, you know, it's natural. Or maybe you just want to try a different look, and you have the power to grow it all back. That's cool, you know, try it out, especially during the summer. It's really nice in the summertime because it's especially if you live somewhere where it gets really hot in the summertime. I live somewhere where it gets hot. That's why I'm wearing a tank top today. You know, sun's out, guns out. But yeah, if you're thinking about trying it, I hope these questions and answers helped you make a decision. And well, I'll see you guys next time. And remember to be well, be kind, and be awesome. Because it's water and wetness, moist.